Oh god! Okay, that's magic. That's magic. That's magic. That's magic. I didn't think gnomes knew magic. I thought that was the entire point. I thought they were the science boys and nothing else, but whatever. As long as I can bring down that sorcerer and stay vaguely alive, I think this is a victory. Come on, come on! I don't think I've ever managed to dodge any of those, like, homing tornadoes before, but I'm very fucking proud of that one. Oh, and they're all dead already, except this one little arsehole. Ow, 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 ow. Why aren't you getting involved, you piece of shit? Summoning in this game is quite possibly the most disappointing summoning I think I've ever seen, ever. It's so sad, because in games that allow me to use summons, I almost definitely will all the damn time. I think it's the coolest fucking form of magic in so many games. But this, it's just a disaster piece. He refuses to do anything. Sometimes he's amazing, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I don't feel like I should be throwing all my points into making this dude even larger if half the time he's just gonna refuse to fight. Because the AI is so unbelievably dumb. At least on my allies, very rarely on the enemies. I mean, they will still charge at me when I'm clearly an absolute god, but other than that. Right, is this where you all came from? You guys are clearly being tortured. Or maybe this, I've just walked into their fucking bondage dungeon, who knows, whatever the fuck you're into. But I mean, you are clearly being chained to the walls at the very least. You just immediately broke free and was like, oh, I need to defend the man who keeps burning my cock. Like, what? Why? Come on, man. That is where you charged from. What do we got through here? This takes me to the Centurion. I'm hoping I can sort of do all three. Get the tools, get the book, get whatever the fuck else, and just make my way out. I don't know. Because I want to do the negotiation. I feel like that is most Letharun. I feel like that is our playthrough so far. Pretty much summed up. I'm the big sex man who could talk the underwear off of literally every fucking being that we encounter. And that includes the Jotun. And I'm definitely going to put that to the test very soon. It actually does include the Jotun as well. I kind of forgot that we were doing all that in the land of the Greeks, which I always forget the name of, Naros or whatever. Oh, you're the Centurion? Dude, you're dead. Why did you try? You're useless. Everything about you absolutely sucks ass. Well, there's the key. I can set him free whenever the hell I want, but I'm still going to do all the others, I think, because it's actually going to let me. And I adore the game for that. Oh, I really wanted to try Reckoning mode on gnomes, actually. Fuck it. This one guy is going to waste all of my Reckoning, but it is entirely worth it, and I'm not even sure why. We absolutely smash you to pieces. Thank you. Oh, that's so mean. He's so little. Of course, that exactly sums up what I expected. Oh! He doesn't exist. He's got... He is now just forever taking a bath in the depths of fucking hell. That was amazing. Look at that sad little face. Like, what the fuck, man? Was that really necessary? Why have you done this to me? I loved you! And I loved you too, buddy. But it had to be done. It had to be done. What is this? Wait, this is your tools as well? So what the fuck were all the other directions for? You have no reason whatsoever for existing. Ah, fine. I still get the feeling we're gonna go back and he's gonna instantly be dead. I would like it if he wasn't already a corpse, because in every single faction, you sort of seem to immediately have your mentor die. I mean, everyone died in the House of Ballads except the king, and he just disappeared somewhere. I mean, Ost already died in the Warsworn. I just can't handle another one, man. I couldn't really give less of a fuck about Onvig, but still, this is... What did you expect was gonna happen, game? You just called this chest very hard, or at least hard. And it was that? I don't think I've ever performed an easier feat in my entire life. Breathing is not as easy as what the fuck we just did there. What are you talking about? I fuck those up quite regularly, but that one was basically impossible to fuck in the slightest. Alright, sure, whatever. And I guess this is the nearby lever or whatever the fuck. And my boy is still alive? Alright, good for you. I mean, I'm definitely not freeing you. There are 1,000 other options that I could pull off somewhere in the distance. But I guess what's gonna happen is I run around there, and then I can open the door via this. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm absolutely down for slaughtering some more Jotun, so let's go. Remember when I was kind of defensive of these guys? And I was like, oh man, I don't want to end these lovely, majestic creatures who are clearly fucking sentient, but everyone decides to enslave anyway. No, that would be horrible. I'm just like, yes, more blood. I am not a good man. My ideals change depending on how cool my spells look, apparently. And how many arseholes I get to just take it out on. Not literal arseholes. That would be obscene. That would be far too much. I'd much rather tase the wang anyway, which is why I got you on the front. There it is. Were you just one guy set to defend this entire hallway? Hallway that literally... The gnomes got past you. Did the gnomes negotiate? I thought the entire point was they haven't killed him yet because they still have to fight the Jotun. Or whatever the fuck. No? I guess they're now working together. Because tiny boys and big boys, it's just an obvious combination, right? They'll look adorable together. The big mama Jotun and all her baby army of science boys? Who now don't seem to be science boys at all. Maybe it was just that one band of gnomes that we ran into when we were oh so very thoroughly gnomed that it brought us back to life. A gnoming of retribution. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've gone insane. But, yeah, maybe it was only sort of that one particular band of them that was that were like, you know, the scientific boys of the clan. But then we've never really met any scientific humans or other races in general, so I thought it was just down to them, like the old particular dwarves and or gnomes being the machinery men. You did that to yourself. You did that to... Why would you be here? For what possible reason does a chicken... Well, to be fair, you do look absolutely emaciated. You probably just fell down here and was... Oh, I got so many! Oh! Oh, this is their dinner. This is their food supply. That explains quite a lot. I killed the ones that are outside, and I'm just going to leave the poor fucking cage boy who has the worst possible life. Oh, I'm a bad man. My priorities are not straight. My priorities are so incredibly gay. Right, what have we got around here? Please be Ethene. You have no reason to be Ethene, but I'm about to fight so many lads. Teodon. I don't remember what that is. I think it might be the battle boy. I think he's just the straight up damage boost, but I could be wrong. You'd think the god of death would have been the straight up damage boost, but that is not the case. I feel like there may be an achievement, by the way, for slaughtering chickens, because I know it's something that they count in the stats now, and that just makes me a little bit suspicious. Oh, the rune wielders get cool hats now, huh? Why don't I get a cool hat? You will die for this insolence! I can't do my screaming like I normally do. How sad. Probably a very, very good thing for you guys' eardrums, but, what a shame. What a shame. It's far too early for screeches. There we go. I wonder how many I have to kill for the achievement that may or may not exist. Because I feel like more and more of human waste with each fucking chicken that I slaughter. So, if you could just hurry up and spring the fucking achievement game, I would very much approve of that. Please? Please? I'm not a bad person. I'm a terrible person, apparently. Oh my god, I knew it was there. I knew it was there. I was looking at it as I was charging at it, and I just ignored it. For no fucking reason. What's wrong with me? I wish disarming traps would have more of an effect. Or maybe disarming them armed them against your enemies, but not you, or something like that, so then you could just sort of train them down this tunnel. Actually, that's really awesome. What the fuck? I thought that was just another random idea that it was spouting out of my stupid mind. But no, that would have been so much cooler. Imagine just having an army of Jotun charging at you down there and just watching them fall one by one. That would very much satisfy my murderous fantasies. There we go. You poor guy. You didn't even know I was here. The last 3 seconds of your life must have been absolutely fucking awful. Uh-oh. How far away are you? The answer is way too fucking far away. God damn, he still charges back in. What possible reason did you have to... Did you think that that was ever gonna work out for you? Nipple-tays. Nipple-tays, nipple-tays. Nipple-tays. It's only a 90% chance to force it. And to be honest, that's probably more chance than I have of 100 of getting them in one shot every single time. But I don't know, man. I don't want to waste lockpicks on very easy locks. It'll look less stupid than if I do it while I'm in control. But still, what's a cowl? I believe that's finesse for some reason. Oh no, it is sorcery. But it just gets totally shat on by what I already have, and it looks so very basic, man. It's like there are 4 variations of each type of gear. Of like magical gear, might gear, and finesse. I could be wrong. Maybe it is just mage gear that is completely lacking. Where am I? I did not get that book. Where my fucking book at? Excuse me, game. I expected to fight way more gnomes down here, by the way. Was it supposed to be in one of those chests before the gnomes apparently negotiated a fucking ceasefire? I mean, that's all I can figure out. I guess you really could only get one at a time, huh? That is stupid. There is no reason for that. I would have much preferred to, like, bargain my way out, and then, even if I fail the fucking bargaining, have another option. Why wouldn't you be smart like that, game? Why wouldn't you help a boy out for, like, once in your miserable existence, instead of just permanently fucking me over? Okay, fine, whatever, there you go. It allowed me to lockpick it there? Why didn't you just let me lockpick from the start? What's wrong with you?
Give them here and I can make my way out.
Great idea, dude! Here, how about I keep your kid? Surely it won't be the only one in the game. Right? I didn't even really check what it does. Maybe it just buffs my stealth skills, like lockpicking and sneaking and shit. Maybe that's all it does. Maybe it's just a +1 to those, like my little compass thing is a +1 to persuasion for no fucking reason. I have no idea. So I'm Googling it because I'm a dick. It didn't seem to do anything. I think this would literally just be dooming him to a life of forever being in this little hole. But since I already freed you, that makes no sense whatsoever. Oh well, here are your tools, I guess.
The Hierophant ever gave me, that's for damn sure. Our blessed seers finally made an error. I'm making myself scarce, but I'll be seeing you before too long, Dove. I promise. Hurry.
I just wonder if the questline is now going to be going against... Oh, that looked actually kind of cool. Going against the Hierophant or whatever, or rising up? Because Crimgaren... Fuck it, whatever her name is, I've completely forgot. Is it Krilgaren or something like that? Crimgaren sounds absolutely stupid. Because if you've basically put criminal in the game, criminal in her name, that's just a little bit on the fucking nose, game. She didn't deserve that. She's a lovely lady, very respectable. And it looks like we're done with Lorcareign, which is honestly a big shame. I really liked this place. It was really cool. We got to learn about the Warswan. We got to get the coolest fucking Warswan killed. Oh boy. We got to engage in furry antics, which was a little bit disturbing, but whatever. We won't go into that. She was trying to bang an antelope. What else was going on? I don't know. My brain isn't fucking functional, and I'm losing track. And yeah, then we got to do the thievery shit as well. And it all felt so natural. That's the thing about... Wait a minute. Oh, I've left so many of those things behind. The fucking lore stones. But I have no idea where they would be. This place, the thing about this place is it's so layered and everything that it just makes my mind hurt. And as much as I'd love to explore and do all of that shit, I think it will start leaking out of my right earlobe if I try. My brain, that is, not anything else. I realized I didn't specify. And then that's just very mysterious if I don't. Looks like we already need to sell again. And we're not even an hour into the session yet. Why do you hurt me in such horrible ways, game? Why do you do this? The Plains of Erethel? Oops. Oops. Oops! Oops, where am I? Turn back, the music's changed, and it all looks very, 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 very different. I am not ready for a complete change in, I nearly said continent, region, I guess? I don't know. That was scary. And I'm so very afraid that I'm running home to Krilgaren. Please, please hold me. If I can even figure out where it is, you can only have one fast travel thing there? But it's two completely different, completely opposite ends of the area. One leads into what are you called? Ljosalfar, and the other one leads into the Sheet. And the Sheet is much fucking scarier. Can I find Grim, by the way? I assumed you'd sort of be hanging out with him. Because, you know, that makes sense. He's the only one you actually give a fuck about around here. He sort of saved your life from leaving the fucking Fae. And all of this shit, I mean, surely the Fae aren't entirely destined to just repeat history. Because this lady exists. I mean, if they're following their history, then they shouldn't give a single fuck about humans because humans didn't exist during their history. So I guess maybe that is only the House of Balance, but then we're receiving such conflicting bullshit. I guess they can just choose to repeat, maybe it's just his yearly tradition of him murdering his best friend at the hands of some very, 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 very hungry sprites. I don't know. I'm still so confused. Just talk to me and take away the pain.
You have freed Grim. That was well done of you. I heard that he is now on a mission of his own.
Ah, that explains it.
I wish him well.
He's trying to kill your boss.
The Hierophant's betrayal are disconcerting. Would the Hierophant truly go so far to quell one voice of dissension? Your jobs here are finished. It is time you go to Moon Camp in the plains of Arethel. The leader of that camp, Irian Tal, will have work waiting.
I just wonder where the game is going to send me first. I guess it would be that, since it's a very early game faction that you can join. I think we heard about the Travelers all the way back in, like, this area. It was near Gorhart. We met that woman who, oh god, it was like one of the very first things we did. We had to summon that troll and everything, like Penry, I believe her name was. If her name was Penry, then I have the greatest fucking memory of all time, even on like 3 hours sleep. What is wrong with me? It was not 3 hours. 3 hours would, I would be, I don't even think I'd have any grasp over the English language. I don't even think I'd have any grasp over basic human fucking motor functions. I think I would be questioning the very nature of existence right now. But instead, I'm playing a lovely video game. So, what are we doing now? Bring the artifact shield ring. I can definitely do that. I like how the start of this session has just been turning shit in. Over and over and over and over. We still haven't finished our endless spree of turning in. Fucking hell, I promise we will start some actual shit soon. I mean, we did the Travelers thing like 5 seconds ago, which apparently I already forgot about. Good job, brain. But, other than that, I have just turned in about 6 quests. True fucking god-tier content right here. In we go. It's been a while since I've actually been able to talk to anyone here, other than the arsehole fucking contract board guy. And I'm so fucking glad that we're done with the contract boards. That's so annoying. And I know we're going to encounter like another 100 before this game is over, but just please, please stop. For the sake of my sanity, please. Oh yeah, it's you with that horrible, horrible voice, isn't it?
Dura dead. I see. And so many hirelings too.
The man who just sounds like a ghost all the time.
Them. At least you somehow survived. Remarkable. In reward for your brave actions, I now solemnly declare you pledged of shield and sworn to
solemnly?
War.
Come on, be
Welcome
proud.
To our order, soldier. It is a great honor.
I'm worth like 15,000 hirelings.
You say brought forth a Niskaru? May I see it?
No, it's mine. Yeah, sure. But not before we talk about my new rank.
You are a pledge shield now. You are one of us. This keep is a home to you, and we are your sisters and brothers. Our dignity rests on your brow.
Thank fuck I've got a very, very, very powerful brow. The most powerful brow the lands have ever seen. Ostordura.
We will mourn him, yes. And honor him too. He died in the line of duty.
Here is the artifact. I don't even think my guy has eyebrows, actually.
Aegon won this centuries ago. It should be locked in our ancient vault.
Definitely not like those caterpillar monstrosities you seem to have, sir.
This is a nightmare. Travel to Helmgard Keep and Erethal and investigate how this theft occurred. Speak to Grian Shane, Helmgard's Castellan.
You didn't even tell me where it is. Oh, in Erethel. Okay, so it seems like the second place I'm ever going to have to go to is the Erethel Plains, which is a bit of a shame because it does just seem to be sort of like the swampy... Well, not the swampy areas here. It's just another green area. I thought maybe we'd be going to the desert next, which, yeah, I mean, they're still both very, 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 very cool. But I don't know, man. I feel like I would have liked a little bit more variation, but hell, I saw 3 feet of it. I don't know why I'm even bothering to comment. I'm an idiot. Ah, Grian Shane.
The Castellan of Helmgard is an upstanding soldier. Seek his help in this matter. But remember that he is your superior.
Ancient
In
vaults.
centuries past, we were something else. Hunters of Niskaro. Heroes known as the First Sworn.
Were they known
Whenever
as
they
that
took any cursed
originally?
artifacts and weapons of chaos,
Because
they
that seems
stored
very
them in that
stupid.
vault. But that was long ago, in darker times.
Darker than that? Dude, the world is ending. What are you talking about? I guess maybe that's what happens when dark times are afoot. The Niskaru just start flooding forth from the absolute assholes of Mother Nature. And yeah, I guess that makes sense, like Darkspawn in Dragon Age or whatever the fuck. Maybe this is their equivalent of a blight whenever the world is about to explode for one reason or another. Fair enough. But yeah, if you were calling yourselves the First Sworn, how arrogant fucking were you that you were like, oh yeah, in like 2,000 years there'll be fucking thousands of us, they'll always remember us, we'll be the cool boys. You know? No, fuck you. Just be the War Sworn. Stop reminding me! I took like 2 days off and I had just about got that lovely old fluffy bastard out of my mind. And now he's all I can think about again. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. I didn't even mean to absolutely murderize your property this time around, but I'm definitely not mad about it. I think before we go anywhere else, even though I actually have no idea where I want to go, Orion in Mooncamp, that is in the same place. This, I have no idea. Oh, it's all around Dalentar. So I guess I probably should do this. Oh, come on! That doesn't necessarily say it's in Dalentar. I couldn't give less of a fuck about that, couldn't give less of a fuck about that, couldn't give less of a fuck about that. Couldn't give less of a fuck about that. Oh wait, they're all complete except the Blazing Salve potions. If only I fucking knew how to build those. Ah, it's not like this quest's just gonna disappear. Not like all of Dalentar is just gonna be burned to the ground, right? We'll be fine. I think it's about time we went to go and find Nosh, which I forgot how much that is the most beautiful name I've ever heard in my life. Alright, well I will be heading out. I will be making my way back to Gorhard or something like that. We're gonna sell a load of shit, and I will see you guys real soon when we return.